And I think it should be setting up. Shit. I don't know. Yep. Is it doing anything?
Yeah, it says we're live.
Oh, well, I'm like, man, hold on, man. I ain't seeing nothing right now, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
yeah, it says we're live. It probably just gotta take a little time to,
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, it says we're live.
All right, bet. Hey, what up, y'all? What up? Hey, what up, Mike? Joel, what's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? Uh, check in. Drop those 10 of the days for us. Drop those 10 of the days. Hey, welcome in. Jeremy, what up, bro? How you feeling today, man?
I'm doing well, bro. How you doing?
Bro, my son had his championship game today. Yeah, it was a good one, man. It was good, man. I had a good time today. Can't
That's what's
complain.
up. Yeah.
Can't
I mean,
complain.
today was a pretty good day for me, man. I got to spend time with my baby sister. We hit the mall a little bit.
Okay.
Um, just kind of chilled out, got some food, got back to the crib, took a nap, and prepared myself for this, man. I'm grateful to be on this platform with you, and I look forward to this stream for sure, for sure.
Yo, man. Hey, I definitely think definitely think that y'all gonna enjoy this show today. You talking, bro? My bad, my bad. You good?
Yeah, we good, we good.
Okay,
We
okay,
got a
bet.
lot of people. Got a lot of people in here. We got 8 strong right now, from what I'm seeing. We got Icemail, we got Joel Sensei, we got our boy 20 Degrees in LA in the building too.
Oh yeah, Var in here. Hey, salute to my guy Var, man. What up, man? Who we got? We got
Appreciate you for
Slicky in
stopping
here.
in, brothers. That's big. Appreciate you for stopping in.
Yeah. Salute to everybody tapping in, man. Thank y'all for stopping by. Hey, we actually got a good one today, man. I think y'all gonna enjoy this one. We're gonna be talking about situational awareness with fragrances. Like, is there even a thing? Should there be a thing? We about to tap into it. First, we gotta get this disclaimer. Wear what you want when you want, bro. We are not professionals. Like, you spend your money, you buy what you want, you wear your fragrance says however you wear 'em. We just here having the conversation.
Hey,
You got anything to back door on that, my brother?
honestly, bro, like that's always been something I've been saying on my channel for a while. Is wear what you want to wear when you want to wear. Um, I'll save my other comments for once we actually hop into the live, but hey, we'll go from there.
Yeah, okay. And all right, y'all, man. Look, first question is this. First question. And we want to know y'all opinions in the chat. So definitely drop y'all comments down below. The first question is this: Are or can fragrances be situational? Meaning, are they made to be situational? Meaning, think of a fragrance like Versace Euros. When you think of Versace Euros EDP, or even just Euros in general, you think of that mint, you think of that green apple, you think of sweetness, you think of fun. When you throw on Versace Euros, you really don't think of like going into the office or anything like that. So when you think about fragrances like that, like are and can they, should they be made to be situational?
I personally think fragrances are situational. Um, I think I think certain notes just play well in certain scenarios. Like for me, I feel like more when it comes to like Eros with that vanilla and that mint and that green apple. It could be kind of loud. I think there's ambroxan in there as well. The crazy
Mhm.
part about Eros is I believe that still to this day it is considered one of the most worn fragrances at work, which is kind of crazy because we label as a date night club type of joint, you know what I'm saying, which is also situational. So that goes back into that thing of saying wear what you want to wear when you want to wear. But I mean, obvious examples like for me when I first got into the game, um, La Nuit de L'Homme. La Nuit de L'Homme by YSL was considered just a date night panty dropper type type vibe, but I find myself wearing it to work as well. So
Yeah.
again, man, it's just more so about your preference. And I honestly feel like when it comes to fragrance, it's more of a feel thing too. Like you can feel what's gonna be like, oh, this gonna pop today, or I ain't really feeling that for today.
And see, and sometimes that's how. But then when it comes to feeling like, because I understand what you're saying, like I be having that mood, like to sometimes, even if I am going into the office, like let me throw on Flame, like let me throw on, you know what I'm saying? Let me throw on like Invictus, something loud like that. But I do have those time moments to where it's you really just have those moments to where you just want to reach for a fragrance, like that's just what you want to wear for that day. You can look at everything else that you have, but you know that that's the one I want. That's the one I'm going for.
Facts. Facts.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out. They said VAR. Let's see. They they're not made to be situational, but we make them situational. Hey, you got a point. I definitely think we do, especially in the fragrance community. I definitely think that we we put more tendencies on a lot of things than than that really needs to be.
Yeah,
Joel, in my opinion, most doesn't have to be situational, but there are exceptions for sure.
I
Yep.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I smell Mike. What up, man? Personally, I'm seasonal and situational. However, my wife finds her perfumes whenever, even some of the heavier stuff during the warmer months. And
It's kind of
I,
crazy that you brought that up.
bro, hey, I'm just saying, man. Like, mm,
Yeah, man.
what
It's
you about to
kind
say?
of.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
just saying. I'm saying it's crazy that he brought that up because I'm gonna let the live stream go ahead and play out because we got something in regards to that
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah. We
So
we are
I
we are
ain't gonna
going.
go. I'm not gonna go too heavy on that. I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
too heavy.
Yeah. We got something for that, Mike. We appreciate you for sure. We definitely appreciate you. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. We got something that we're gonna say about that. But stop, back up, please. But like there are those fragrances to where you just can't, like, unless it's, put it like this, once you get to a point in your fragrance journey to where you have more than, let's just say, 15 fragrances,
Yeah,
your
that's a lot.
fragrances your fragrances then become, okay, this is what I'm gonna wear when I'm going to the beach, type of thing. This is what I'm gonna wear if I'm doing something chill, casual, because then your collection starts to supersede the actual
Yes, it
everyday
broadens.
situations. Yeah, it broadens a lot more.
Mhm.
So, like, like in situations like that, like, you do have to look at it from a different perspective. Meaning, if somebody has a smaller collection, okay, you have a smaller collection, you're not gonna be having a fragrance just to go to Target. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like your Target fragrance is your casual fragrance, and then your casual fragrance is your everyday fragrance type of thing. So then that kind of makes us pivot in a second to, do brands make fragrances to be everyday scents or for seasonal situations? Like, let's take Bulgari for instance. Even if we look at Man in Black, please let me know in the chat right now. Is this a fragrance that you would find yourself trying to reach for in the spring or the summertime? Now, this is us as fragrance heads. Jeremy, what you think, bro?
for me personally. So when it comes to like, well, I also believe it depends on climate. Where I'm at in Illinois, I can get away with fragrances like that, like Men in Black, in the spring and summer here. And on top of that, I live right off Lake Michigan, so I got that lake effect and that breeze where I think, like I've said in a few of my videos, I really believe that wind is like the best accessory for your fragrance. Like you can have on something
Like,
heavy, but if you
breeze?
get a yeah, like a breeze, if you get a
Okay.
gust of wind that hits your skin or whatever, that fragrance don't become. It's not as heavy as if it's on your skin, or as opposed it's wafting in the air. Um, for me in the summertime, I wore my thicker fragrances on date nights. And I like to do that because one, I know I'm gonna get the lasting power, and two, I just adjust my spray count. So when it comes to like something like, I don't know, let's say Alexandria Fragrances Dark Knight, which is their version of what is that fragrance called? Black Phantom. I will still wear that, and I have wore that in the spring, and the summer at night, and it still did phenomenal. And I just adjust my sprays now. So with me doing maybe 5 or 6 in like the winter time, I might just hit myself 2 times for the spring or summer. But I'm gonna wear what I feel what touches my soul at that time.
That, hey, and again, bro, we gonna reiterate this. Wear what you want when you want. It's yours, fam. Just wear it however you want to. Again, we just talking. But yes, bro, I agree with you. Like, and that's the thing about that's the good thing about fragrances. Like, you can't like again, for me to be able to say I can wear Bulgari Men in Black during the spring and summertime, I can't. But for you, where the climate that you're at and how the seasons come a little bit early, like you're able or transition a little bit later at times, you
Mm-hmm.
have that ability. But at the same time, like if you feeling it, if you feeling it, you gonna reach for it. But I can say this: as much as I like, um, um,
Kashabi,
nah, much as I like this right here, this lead parfum, I could
Kobo.
not, yeah, bro, I could not see myself wearing this during the summertime, especially at night. But you know, the crazy thing is, like, I have a guy in my gym. He wears this, and I smell it on him every time. Man, it smells amazing on him. I don't know how he does it in the gym. Maybe I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he really think about it like that, but it smells good on him, bro. I'd be like, man, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I wish
But
I
the
could do that.
crazy part about it, bro, you never know. I mean, ultimately, that was one of those things where you just kind of have to give it a try. Um, I don't know. Like I said, for me, that's just everybody's experience is different. Obviously, I definitely believe that climate definitely plays a deciding factor when it comes to heavier fragrances in the in the hotter months, and even with cooler fragrances and warmer weather fragrances in the cooler months. So we gonna tap more into that, but that's just my little TED talk for that.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. We got a couple of all right.
We got some people we got
Var.
some people that's agreeing.
Yeah. Var said his wife rocks my ombre leather to the gym. I be like, what the hell? Hey, for real though. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, but I don't know if she's into fragrances like that. But if if you're into fragrances, you don't really reach for something like that. Like Var even said, like, what the hell? Like, so my guy was definitely flabbergasted when it happened. But
Well, that's
like,
just a case of like, I think with certain people who are not like as into the game as we are, they just
mm,
look at it as a fragrance. They just look at it as it smells good. They're not looking at it like we are, how we dissect and like, I wouldn't wear this at this time or this, this type of, facet. So I totally get it. But, you know, ombre leather definitely a hit though. But again, I feel like what kind of helps this whole situation with this is, I mean, adjust your spray count. I'm telling you, you can get away with a cooler weather fragrance or thicker fragrance. You can get away with it if you adjust your spray count. I'm trying to tell you.
right,
Just try it. Just try it. And if it don't work,
man,
I'll be like, all right, my bad, man. All right, my bad.
man, it's kind of hard for me to do that, bro. I'm at least
Yeah,
knocking 10 of them things out, bro. I'm at least hitting that thing 10 times, bro. At least. I ain't gonna lie to you, even if I'm going
y'all,
to the
y'all in Texas though too, so that's a different type of heat down there here.
bro, even if I'm going to the gym, I'm pushing that thing at least 10 times. I'm trigger happy. I'm trigger happy. Yeah, y'all, it's a it's a crime at times. Flicky, we see you. Extra Husky says notes and accords, aka fragrance situation. Yeah, yeah, but the thing is like, and even if we take into consideration like notes, we'll let that one sit there for a second, man. We'll let that sit there. Y'all been in my notepad a little bit.
There's definitely some notes that's for cooler weather. Obviously, you
Yeah,
got your just for your summer and stuff like that. Your vetivers, your leathers, all that would be more so your cool weather fragrance. But again, leather and vetiver and all those pair with different things come off different ways. Like
they
for
do.
instance, you know what I'm saying? Like Um, like this one here. There's vetiver in here too. This is my Terre de Mes O Intense vetiver. The
Hmm.
vetiver in here with that citrus is something crazy.
Yeah,
But I
yeah. Look at the
mean,
dent in that thing.
yeah. Oh yeah, I put that to work. But something like, let's see. Um,
Like it's a
but
couple of
something
them, man.
like
Like
this.
it's what's up?
But something like that, a lot of people still couldn't get away with it because it's such a thick and dense vetiver in here. Even though it's kind of
Okay.
a
A
little
noir.
freshened up, but I like this. A lot of people don't like Encre Noir Sport, but I actually rock with it, especially when it's like days where it's like when it rains. I don't know what it is. When it rains and there's a breeze, this stuff smells crazy good, crazy good, and it's
Okay.
more on the artistic side. So I feel like that's another reason why a lot of people ain't gonna wear it because I don't think that fragrance is meant to get you compliments. I think it's more so about the art.
Yeah, and there are certain like even like there are those fragrances that are like extremely artisty in a way. Like when I think of Bond Number Nine, they have fragrances that kind of come off that way. Like
Hmm.
and then but then that ties into brands. So like when we think about these situational fragrances, like do y'all ever think that maybe there's like certain brands that they just have their lane? Like for instance, John Barbados. When you think of John Barbados, outside of like the Nick Jonas line, really, they make more fragrances that I would say are geared towards middle age and up. It's not
Yeah,
really geared toward nothing toward like my younger, my teens, my early college. Like it ain't really nothing like that going outside
yeah,
of the Nick Jonas part of it. Like there, I do believe that there are those brands that know their lane and they just stay in that lane and they just focus on that. Like even Paco Rabanne. I love Paco Rabanne because you can get a lot of different things with them. I
for a
still
wide
don't. They
variety.
still, yeah, for a wide variety. Now they still don't have a super business like fragrance, but their fragrances are so good. Like you just can't resist. Like
Yeah,
if you feeling it, you feeling it. If I want it, I'm gonna reach for it. But
yeah, and I agree with you. I agree with you on the John Barbados for sure. I feel like the John Barbados definitely have a level of sophistication to them. Even stuff like Artisan Pure, it just
mhm.
has a presence about it where it's like somebody that's more refined is gonna wear that. I love my vintage, even Artisan Blue, the original Artisan, and the other one that they just had at Macy's, the one with like that's like a teal bottle, but it has like the little, I don't know, beige type of like, you know how their bottles are made.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know the
like the
name.
artisan teal, ain't it? Ain't it?
I
I
think
know
it's
what you're
Artisan
talking
Teal.
about.
Yeah, teal. But yeah, even that. But I gotta love hate for John Barbados fragrances. I would love to wear those. More so dressed up in business, like for sure. And that ties
Definitely
into what
dressed
you
up
were
a
just
bit.
saying. Like it can be somewhat situational.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm trying to see.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank
I'm
you, bro.
trying to pull up
Encore
the
Noir
chat.
Sport is damn good, but a lot of people don't. They don't see it how we see it. It's a DNA that you definitely have to get used to, but it's pretty good.
Okay. Back at it. Back at it. A big situation that it has to be a specific fragrance is a funeral home. Damn,
Oh,
Joel.
if it's a funeral, he's basically saying like if it's a situational fragrance, something for a funeral. I think for me, if I had to pick a fragrance for a funeral, it'd have to be something with rose in it, because I just feel like I don't know.
Rose
I just feel like rose would kind of play well in that type of situation.
might as well have to be something with like rosemary. Hi, I'm telling you, like some bro. I don't even know why we talking about this. I ain't going to no funeral no time soon. But that was funny. But I was looking at Mike's comment. He said, "Fuck it, I'm going 15 sprays of red tobacco next time I'm going to the gym."
That boy gonna have a headache afterwards.
Bro, shit pounding. You feel me? Pounding
We are
out of
not
there.
recommending you spit to waste 15 sprays of Mancera red tobacco. We
Oh,
are
never.
not telling you that.
Yeah, I can't. We can't. Yeah, I ain't got no cosign on that one, man. Y'all, you got it. Let's see. I got way too many fragrances to spray 2 to 3 times. I need a minimum. And that's exactly how I feel. Because I have so many fragrances, I do not think about like, oh, let me not spray it this many times. I'm spraying the hell out of my, and that especially after I seeing Neve's shorts that he was doing in the beginning and how he sprayed. But I never spray my head. I don't do that. I don't go that far. But I am going like spray this. Yeah, I think even once you got a certain amount of fragrances, you really don't care how much you spray, unless you just got something that's like limited. Other than
Yeah.
that, you if you can still buy it, you 9 times out of 10 you're gonna let it loose.
So I gotta ask you, bro, what is your spray regimen? Because everybody's saying 10 times, and I'm my fragrances when I spray, I do 7. So if y'all hitting yourself 10 times, I need to know the sauce because that's an extra 3 sprays I can get on myself.
Bruh. I'm telling you, it's no sauce. It's just spray, man. Look, it is just spray. Look, man, I don't want to spray this hoodie, man, because I don't like spraying my hoodies. But nah, I ain't spraying this. Man, all right, wait, like, so I ain't gonna lie. First, boy, I started that about neck. Hold on, because this one ain't even spraying. Neck, 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 shoulder. That's if it's spraying. Like this one ain't even spraying.
Uh-huh.
That's 6, 7,
7.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well,
Oh, y'all putting
yeah,
that
this bit
thing
ain't
on,
spraying. Yeah, that bit ain't spraying. That bit ain't spraying. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta spray that bit up. Well, I mean, and like a fragrance like this, and I'm going to the gym because I know it doesn't perform. Bro, you don't need one of those.
That's crazy. Like for me, when I spray mine, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's it.
Damn.
Sometimes I might hit my clothes depending, but maybe I need to get those other extra sprays on clothes then. But yeah.
Man, I just started doing my clothes. I hardly ever did my clothes. I just much rather just spray myself. But
Well,
they do.
for my fragrances that don't last a long time, it's better to spray on your clothes because it'll stay in that fabric a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, boy, that crown is pushing right now. That shit's strong, man. I like this. Like I like English laundry fragrance. They just don't perform. Hey, little side tip. We're gonna talk about this. This might be another little. This might be a little Sunday live stream. So we're gonna take a pivot real quick. So this is something that me and Jeremy we do plan on doing this for a while. Like we do want to make this a continuing thing. So Sunday night live streams, we do want to have this going around 8 o'clock. We already kind of got something going for next week. We're going to be talking about designer fragrances next week. I'm not going to give y'all too much sauce on that, but I am letting y'all know we will be talking about designer fragrances. After that, man, we might talk about like late night. I don't know. We're gonna figure something out. But like we gonna figure something out. You know, we're gonna figure something PG-13, of course.
So as we're in the pivot right now. So I gotta ask, man, any new pickups? Any new pickups?
Um Man, I got some decants that came in, and then I have a package that's at my post. I mean, in my front office right now. I got to go pick it up, but it's actually it was a Facebook trade that I did again. I got
Okay.
King, the fragrance lord, the fragrance world, like the series that they had with the clubs, the
Yeah.
Kings. Well, I got the King one. Somebody traded me that, and then I got a John Mortal, Joe Myrtle, this one of these. I
Okay.
got one.
Oh,
Yeah, I got.
the Louis Vuitton joints.
Yeah, I got a different one coming. So I got two of those coming, and I traded this guy my Dolce and Gabbana light blue, my original for that,
Okay.
and that was it. So yeah, but I got a couple of decant. What you got? I know you made some pickup.
Yeah, man. So for me, like I've been wanting to branch out into different fragrance houses. My Colossus family members, if you in here, um, I have I've broken my no buy of fragrances. Um, First house that I'm gonna be tapping into is called Day 3 Fragrances.
Yeah, I remember.
I can't remember who I looked these up from, but I think they're a clothing brand as well. But I got their little discovery set. Comes with like 6 fragrances. There's a fragrance in here by the name of Bonnie Bani, that I want to tap into. It has a note mango. I think there's some sugar cane and something else in there. I also purchased some new fragrances from this house that I've never smelled them, but it's called the House of Godina. I purchased their fragrance samples discovery set. I got a few Middle Eastern fragrances coming in, so I can start back with Middle Eastern Tuesday. Um,
Yeah.
I got I got one called Majestic. I got one called Liam Silver. Um, I picked up Nabil Falad, and I picked up one more. I believe it's Earth Nabil Earth Farouz is what I picked up as well. So those are the ones that's on my radar right now. I do plan on picking up. I want to try FOMO's Gary's Den. I hear that's the Dior Homme Parfum joint,
Okay.
and, and I don't know if after that I'm just really trying to branch into trying new houses, um, decants, 5 mls, 10 mls, and kind of keeping it to a minimal when it comes to like purchasing big bottles.
So you are
I know.
still going to stick to the. So you do still plan on sticking to the decant game unless it's something that you're specific with a full bottle.
I think for me personally, right now, I don't need full bottles. Like I don't need 100 mils or anything like that. 50 mils. As you guys can see behind me, I have quite a lot. So for me to get a 5 mil, for me to get a 10 mil, that's more than enough. I mean, let me see.
Hey man, my little 20 mls came in. Look, I think I placed this order on the 14th. This
Yeah,
package came in yesterday, bro, or 2 days ago. I think it was
like
crazy. Go
these
ahead,
are
go
nice.
ahead, my fault.
No, I'm saying I'm listening. These are nice though. I got the little 20 ml just like you.
Yeah, yeah, them, yeah, them, yeah. That's the exact one. Yeah, I don't have that
Man,
one. They should have sent me that one. Shit.
yeah, that was nice. But even still, like going back to, I purchased these scent split maybe last year. I know it was last year. So I got uh let's see, I got Oud Mason by the House of Montal. This is a 5 ml, and you
Okay.
can see how much juice is left. So you telling me I need 100 ml of this? I don't. I wear fragrance. I wear fragrance every single day. I got what's this? This is Black Gold. Now this I might end up getting the full bottle. That's my man Sarah Black Gold. I'm wearing my stuff. I am wearing it. I got what is this? This is Libre, and that's you or someone like you. And this is something that I definitely plan on wearing this summer, even though I could probably get away in the spring. But that's that. This is a 5 ml. I These are 5 ml. So why do I need to get 100 ml bottles when I can barely finish 5 mls of these?
You don't.
So my biggest thing is like I still want to produce good content. I know that I have to purchase fragrances in order to give out good content. I'm aware of that, but I know I don't need 100 ml bottles. So
Damn. Okay. Boy, this was tripping me out. Now I can see. Okay, boy. Hey man. Hey, I was getting frustrated at one point, but man. All right, let's see what we got here, man. We got the chat back up now. You guys would be a team. The name could be the name could be Colossus D4G. As Joel have blue Sarah. What? Hey, what's this one?
which one?
Seraphim?
Blue
Seraphim?
Seraphim. Mikey told me that he purchased that one. I don't know who that. Mikey, who is that by? What's the name of the house that produces Blue Seraphim? I'm not sure. I haven't even heard of it, but I've been out of the loop when it comes to fragrances. It is so many new fragrances out here, dog.
Bro, it
It's
is,
been
man. It
it's
is.
been overwhelming because it's like trying to get back into the habit of stuff. I just told myself, just get what you can as of right now. We'll worry about the rest when it comes because it is a lot. It is a lot.
Hey, for sure. I already know it, man. All right, let's about to switch it up real quick. We about to switch it up. Well, we're going back to the question now. Um, question. This question now. This one I want. Let's just we do say wear what you want when you want, and it is tough to wear something like wear red tobacco during the summer. With that being said, if you pay for something, should there truly be a consideration for others when you're out and about? Now, we're not taking into consideration no special situation like a funeral, nothing like that, but like you just out and about, you might be at a club, you might be at a happy hour, you might be in the office. Should you be considerate of others with your fragrances? What's your thoughts on that, brother?
Oof. Um, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, if I'm buying a fragrance for real, I'm wearing that bit. I'm putting it on. But at the
That's
same time, I gotta also understand, like, I want to be mindful of other people. I want to be considerate as well. Everybody don't want to smell that. So I get it, but I'm at a catch-22. Like for me personally, I'm gonna wear it, especially if I purchased it. I'm gonna wear it. But at the same time, I do want to be considerate of other people. So maybe I might go light on the sprays, but yeah. But yeah, I definitely will.
I do feel that, man. But like, okay, like let's take into consideration like office work, because this is something that they actually this is
This boy
something that
Var
they
retarded, bro.
yeah, for a while away. You see, I had to take it off, but we like the office, like they actually have quota or not quotas, but there are like codes of conduct as far as like fragrances. Like I'm pretty sure certain offices have it to where you can't wear too loud of a fragrance. No, you cannot wear red tobacco in Texas during the summertime. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry, they're not gonna approve of something like that. So, but you really want to wear it,
Yeah.
like how does like I don't. I guess my thing is how does one dictate what is okay public perception wise?
I feel like, when it comes to that, it's just more so about trying. Like for me being at my new job, and my young cats, they be in there smelling good. I work with a lot of young men. I'm a leader of men. Like they're 17, 18-year-olds, but they've been impressing me because they've been coming in smelling good. So for me, when it comes to wearing my fragrance, I'll be wanting to wear stuff that's a little bit more darker, a little bit more resonance or whatever that plays well with the type of, just to kind of add a level of mysteriousness to, my work environment. Because I like to wear whatever I want to wear. But, you got to be mindful of that. So I've been wearing a lot of stuff that I know people going to enjoy. Like I wear off 9 p.m. or off 9 a.m. dive or Hawass or Dior what is it? Dior the what is it? Sport? Dior
Sport.
Sport. Like so, I've been wearing all that stuff just to kind of like. I know I smell good. I know they're gonna project well for the most part, but it's still kind of like where I know it's gonna be a people pleasing type thing. Even though at times I'll be wanting to wear Ooh for Glory or Sabawa Ooh. Like I'll be wanting to wear stuff that's a little bit more dense too. That I know will actually be decent, but I try to be mindful of the people as well.
Mm, my bad, bro. I had a technical difficulty over here.
You good? I'm just started reading off some of these comments. My boy Da Vinci the poet, shout out to him, man. He's been doing his thing on the fragrance side. He said we're on the same wavelength as far as respecting people when I'm at work, and then I die. He dies down his praise as well. Joel says for me, only the people I know that are really sensitive to fragrances, but he don't care. Hey, I don't mind, Joel. Var, we're gonna talk about this comment later on tonight on Insurgency, so I ain't gonna even worry about that. Joel said elevator music playing because D not at the camera right now.
Man,
Um,
on the cool, bro. I don't know what's going on right now. Hold on.
Flickety TV, I'm glad you gave me some insight on that Fomos Gary Zen. You said it's good. It projects even better than Dior Homme Parfum. I'm glad to hear that. That is something I definitely plan on picking up for sure, for sure. Let's see. Daryl said John Barbados Artisan 20 and Polo Earth are my favorite go-to office fragrances. Um, my favorite go-to office fragrance right now, it'll probably be this. I think this smells absolutely amazing in the office. That's Terre d'Hermes Eau Intense Vetiver. But I also like to wear um, Prada Amber. I like to wear that as well for the office. And another one I like to wear is this one here, Cartier Line Valve EDT. Like those are my favorite when it comes to office scents, especially if it's like in a formal setting, like meetings and stuff like that. I just think it kind of gives you like a little player feel, like you own some stuff, even though I do.
Bro, office wise, these right here. As far as designers go, these right here, bro. These right here. As far as that 1 million cologne, bro. This shit
Uh-huh.
like literally shower gel, roses, beautiful.
What's that
Gucci
Gucci
guilty.
Guilty?
Yeah, cologne. Yeah, bro. This is nice. I'm rocking with this. And then this girl on.
Is that that's the Girl I Own, just a regular EDP?
Yup.
That's the one that got the little mojito vibe, right?
Yup. Attention. Yeah, that one nice. That one nice. That one nice. I got a decant I'm sending out. That one is
For
nice.
everybody that for everybody that might be in the chat right now, what's some office scents that you guys rocking? What you guys wearing to the office right about now? As we getting ourselves back into the groove, man. Drop some of those office scents for us. Let us know.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
And we can cue it up, brother. It's on you.
Mike said I'm literally editing as we speak. Hey, I feel it. All right, man. This is gonna be our last question right here, man. This is gonna be our last question. As far as fragrances go, if you, with you wearing your fragrances when you wear them, are you more likely to spray something that's summer based or spring based during the winter, and same vice versa? So, like, take something like Oud for Glory, for instance. Are you keen? Are you cool with spraying something like this? Or are you do you normally spray something like this during the spring and summer, or do you just save it for that particular season? And the reason why I brought that up is because I have a coworker, man, young guy. He's into fragrances. He's just not getting into them. So I'm putting him on to some stuff. But when I first met him, he came into the job and he was wearing this. And I ain't gonna, bro, it smelled good. Hey, good on him, bro. I knew what it was off rip. But when I asked him and confirmed it, I was like, damn, it's not bad. Like it's not I already don't think it's a bad scent, but the fact that it's a cold weather scent and it's pushing off in the heat, like he was a couple of feet away from me, and this thing was pushing. So it made me wonder in a way, are there certain cold weather fragrances that would be better during the summer? Because if that's the case, then this one would have some utility for me. Whereas before, if I'm reaching for a camera, I'm just gonna reach for the OG. But now I can see the OG, especially after experiencing it with my coworker. I can see the OG being one that I just use fall and winter because that's the one
Mhm.
that I enjoy most. But at the same time, this one here, especially with how that coffee and that praline works together, this one could be that spring and summer one for me.
Yeah,
So do you experience that at times?
I think for me, I I would say I like to wear more summer fragrances. I don't know what it is, but I feel like fresher fragrances in the wintertime
Mm-hmm.
is like damn near elite. Like, um, let's see. Like this one, for instance. This one, for the most part, is an all year round type joint. But the mint in here smells so great. Wearing this in the wintertime is just like, again, it's like an enhancer when it comes to like a breeze. Like, it's like it enhances your fragrance or whatever. I really, really enjoy this. Like even fragrances like um Azaro Chrome Pure that I don't own anymore. That smells amazing in the cold time, even though it's marketed as a spring and summer fragrance. You
Yeah.
can do Azaro Chrome Aqua. Smells great summer and spring, but you can wear like so. It all depends. Like even stuff like um, let's see, even stuff like this one, Givenchy Neo.
Okay.
For me, this is more so a spring and summer fragrance, but I wear this in the cooler time too because it still has some of that Givenchy pie DNA, but it has an added like orange blossom type of vibe in here, and it smells amazing. So, I mean, I think for me personally, this is what I do when it comes to my fragrance. I just go down the line, I just start picking up bottles, taking them off. Nah, that ain't it. And then I go to the next one. Nah, I ain't. But then I'll grab something like, man, I ain't wore this in a long time. Nah, and then I'll like that's how I go through picking my fragrance. I literally just go like, man, I ain't wore this in a while, or I forgot
Okay.
I had this, and then I go from there,
Man,
which is kind of weird.
bro, you had said something that I wanted to comment on. That you said that you wear the fresher fragrances. You like to wear those during the spring. I mean, during the fall and winter time as well. My question with that is, do you ever have to respray when you do that? Because for me, at times when I'm depending on what I'm wearing, I will have to respray, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
I feel like it depends on the fragrance. Like back to Azaro Chrome Pure and Azaro Chrome Aqua. Though Aqua, I don't have to spray again. Aqua got a little punch to it, but
Mhm.
Pure with that like creaminess and like almost like suntanny type of vibe, I gotta spray that a little bit more. Now, if it comes to like my Neo, the Givenchy Neo, I do have to spray that a little bit more too. But
Okay,
again, like it's just more so the effect of that extra wind and how it smells coming off with a breeze or chilling effect, or if you want to call it. It just smells way better. But that's just my opinion. Like even I could say the same thing about the vice versa or whatever. But that's just me.
got you. And I noticed that because my one of the fragrances that I noticed that with is when I got La Impression because I got it during the fall and winter time, and I noted that's something because of the scent profile. That's more so something that lets me know this is for spring and summer. Plus, what it's cloning. But at the same time, like what I would notice is as I'm wearing it, I'm not getting as great longevity I'm not getting as great longevity as I would be expecting with this type of fragrance that has this type of profile. Now, I will say this. I really didn't give it much time as well because I'm like you, like that opening, especially when it comes to fresh fragrances, when it has rosemary, things like that in it, I'm a fool for it. And that one has it. So I do notice that you can get it's easier to get wafts of wind, like catch yourself in a breeze. Whereas those warm weather, I mean those cold weather fragrances, they're just extremely dense. Like they have a huge body to it to where you can just be sitting there and it lingers. You don't need that breeze of wind. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I totally understand. And I agree. I agree. Like my biggest thing is like this gonna probably. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can attest to it too. If I can smell it on me, then I know it's doing this thing. If I can't smell it on me, I need to keep going. I need to keep spraying.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
That's kind of how
I'm
it play for me. But for me, 7 sprays has always been good. But sometimes you can go and me because again, I spray in this area majority of the time, so of course I'm gonna smell it. But I be getting like another fragrance that I personally probably would say is probably more so. You could probably wear it better. It probably might do better in fall and winter. But I've been wearing it this spring and summer. Was my
put me on. Let me know. 'Cause don't
which
say
is Dapper Fragrance's version of Blue Sapphire by Bodicia the Victorious. I wore this, bro, a couple of days ago. And look, I wear my fragrances. That's a 15 mil. I wear them. This, bro, I hadn't wore this in probably like maybe 6 or 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
But I put this on maybe a couple of days ago, bro. And this was a start. This was a start. Dapper Fragrance already does really, really good when it comes to the longevity department. But the projection and everything, I don't know what it was that came off my skin, bro, but it was crazy. I was at least 6 hours in and I was ringing the lady out and she was like, "You smell so good." I'm thinking it's gone by this time because I don't smell it on myself. It ain't the initial spray where I'm getting it right to my nose palette, but this was the start of week this week. This was
Yeah.
doing this thing. It's definitely something that probably won't be for everybody. I could definitely say that. It's definitely an acquired type of scent DNA,
Mm-hmm.
but done right and some confidence, it's a hit.
Bro,
It's a hit.
hey, that confidence is key, man. That confidence will change a lot of things. For real. That confidence will do a lot. But man, it's just it then goes back to like we were saying, like even with the seasonal occasions or like the body, the scent profile that these fragrances have. Like when you do take into consideration scent profiles, like for instance, something that's like heavy on oud and something that's heavy on leathers, like that's not really something that should be sprayed. Let's just look at it from the creator standpoint. I'm pretty sure that the person that made or that made Men in Black Parfum, the one that's getting ready to come out, did
Mhm.
not think to themselves, boy, this is about to be a summer banger. Ain't
Yeah.
no way. But they definitely thought this is gonna be one that could be a that could top our last great creation that was for the fall and winter.
Okay. I mean, I could see that. I feel like when it comes to brands, they definitely they definitely marketed towards different seasons. You know, like I smelled what was the fragrance? Me and my mom, we were at Macy's,
Hmm.
and my mom was gonna grab me YSL myself, and I smelled it. And I'm smelling YSL myself, and YSL is probably my favorite designer line. That's probably yeah. I can say YSL is my favorite designer line. So I'm smelling YSL myself, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to come off $100 and some odd for this because it was good, but it was just kind of like it wasn't hitting my soul. It didn't give me the same bop when I first smelled YEDP. It didn't give me that type of like I'm like, oh, you gotta have this type. It didn't give me that, so I ended up passing on it.
Yeah.
Eventually, I probably will get YSL myself, but it's definitely an all year round type of scent. I feel like you can get away with it in every occasion, and I feel like they definitely market these fragrances for different seasons, and is what I'm trying to get to. But that was my little TED talk for YSL myself.
I got a decant of that, and I'm so glad that I got a decant because it's nothing that's too different. Most people already have YEDP. And if you already have YEDP, you really don't need YSL myself. And to me, that's why like I'm glad that we be preaching these decants because once you go through and you start to have a collection of fragrances of like let's just say the stronger with you line. Once you have every single one of them, you realize that they're all basically the same once you get past the opening. Like the dry down and the mid to the dry down is basically the same. So in that case, does it make sense to own every single one of these compared to just maybe finding which one I like the most, decanted, wearing it out, seeing what I think, and then making a purchase from there? Because for me, I think the oud, leather, and absolute, it was either absolute or freeze was really
Mhm.
like the only ones that yeah, let me get those. Let me get those. Outside of that, the other one, like it's just a lot of redundancy. Like, do you ever feel the need to have the whole line of a single fragrance?
I think for me personally, it comes back to the comment that was made earlier. Are you a bottle collector or are you a fragrance enthusiast?
Shout
You
out to
know,
my guy Daryl.
for me, I personally believe myself to be a fragrance enthusiast. I don't care about owning every bottle. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? My biggest thing, and I can attest to this on my channel, when I speak about fragrances, it's about the experience. That's why I don't care about having 5 mil, 2 mils, 3 mils. Because for me, I want to know what this particular scented water smells like on my skin.
Yeah.
I want to know if this particular scented water is going to be enjoyable on my skin. Can I pull this off? That's all that matters to me. Like I'm not. Although I have a lot of bottles, like if I had a chance to like redo this again, I probably would do mostly 30 mils, 30s or 50s. I That's pretty much what I would do. But I'm glad in my fragrance journey now that I'm just like I don't need those big ass bottles no more. And I feel like
Yeah.
that comes with just the level of maturity and understanding, like, and honestly saving money. This hobby that we in is not cheap. This is not a cheap hobby. This is not a cheap hobby. My
Oh,
collection behind me is probably worth probably 7 to 10, probably 7 to 10. That's damn near a used car, a nice used car at that. If you're a first time home buyer, shit, that's your down payment for a house. And I'm doing this with scented water, and I'm
yep.
still buying it.
Yep. Yep. That's why I'm so glad, especially like stuff like this, and like to be able to find decants for the Middle Eastern fragrances, the ones that we spend a lot of our time on, bro. It is tough, man. So to be able to find somebody or a website, I think it was Intense Oud that had them, but it was on TikTok where I got it. To be able to find these 20 mil, like I can just bring y'all content so much faster now. Like I don't have to wait to bring y'all more content or anything. Like now, I got 12 new fragrances. I know one. I know y'all was talking about. If I'm correct, the two y'all wanted to know the most about was Shaheen Gold, which Jeremy already told me. He told me that was up. He said that was up. And then the other one is Nebras. These two, and I know you got Nebras too. But these two for sure, I know y'all wanted my opinion on those, and like that's what I'm saying. To be able to bring these to y'all in decants is just so much easier. And then afterwards, when I get ready to do the review, then y'all will really know. Okay, damn, he bought that bottle, and he still got the decant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one that he really liked. If it take me a while, I might not really just be that big of a fan of it, but it still might be nice. Just gotta let the decant run out.
That's another fragrance that I'll say too, bro. Like if you want to put on in like the cooler time, this is really really nice in the cool weather too. This is really really nice in the cool weather, and this is just powdered chocolate cacao in all of its glory with some rose. This shit right here is so sexy, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It does lean a tad bit more feminine, but I will let you have your own experience with it, and then you can tell me what. But this was one of my favorite pickups, bro. This Nebras, this is fire, dog. This
Is it?
is Right, this
It,
Netflix and chill type joints right here.
are there two of those? Because I could have sworn, isn't it two of them, right?
It's a gold one like this one. This is
Yeah.
Nebras.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a silver one too. I don't know what the silver one smell like.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think this, if I'm correct, I think the silver one is like more woodsy, like extremely woodsy based.
Man, that Nebras ain't nothing to play with. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you.
I'm still a fool for this one. This is one of my we just kicking it now at this point, y'all. We just kicking it at this point for a little bit. But I'm still a fool for this one, bro. I might have to send you a decant of this one, bro. I know you tired of that Aventus DNA, but the
What is that?
club, the club by Zamaya Fragrances. It's one of the Afnan um sister brother companies. This, bro, this is so nice, man. Oh my gosh, this is so nice, man. That's up my alley right there. That's extreme. That's right up my alley.
I'm gonna have to check it out then. Definitely gonna have to check it out.
Fragrance fight night. What's going on, man? The bottles I own, I blind bought them all. Everything I've had decants of, I figure I smelled it already, so I never buy it. Ombre leather included. See, that's one. If I'm correct, I think I got a Phantom. I think it's Black Phantom. I think that's the one that Danny sent me a decant of, or it was some unwashed. But anyway, like I have a couple of decants of those. I really don't talk about them, but it's like
I think
I
we
don't know.
smelled that Black Phantom together when we had the Killian gift set.
That's what it was. Like, bro, I just can't. I can't wear something like it. It'll be hard for me to buy a bottle or something like that.
Black Phantom?
Yeah.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. When I first got Black Phantom, well, when I first got Dark Knight from Alexandria Fragrance, I was just stepping into my fragrance journey, bruh. Bro, you couldn't tell me I was the greatest smelling thing in my entire life at the time. Bro, I thought, bro, I was playing Dark Knight so much, bro. This is back when, this is back when, see, I don't know if I still got it. This is back when Alexandria Fragrances had like the little triangle, like rectangle bottles, the real small 30 mils. I don't know if I still got it. I don't think I got it no more. I probably, maybe I finished. But yeah, bro, you couldn't tell me that Dark Knight was not the greatest smelling thing on earth to me at that particular time. I'm just like, yo, it's crazy.
And see, like, bro, like, see, so how I'm getting, how you feel about that one? That's how I feel about this La Impression. Like, this one truly makes me want to check out that Louis Vuitton joint and see what that one is like. Now, would I purchase a full bottle? Hell no, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. A 10 ml gonna have to do me some justice because that's about as far as I'm willing to go with that one. But as far as like me wanting to put it like this, out of all the cologne fragrances we have, like even though I like this one, I mean, here's it. I haven't felt the need to get settling. You know what
That
I'm
one I
saying?
haven't, that one I haven't smelled yet. I haven't smelled Greenlee yet. I know I've been told to smell them, but I haven't got. Bro, I've been out of the game so much. I went out to Frag Bar, right? I was like, damn, they got this, they got that. Bro, I was so overwhelmed. I'm like, yo, crazy.
It's easy, bro. It's easy to get overwhelmed, especially when you go on in there. Like, man, they got a one of my favorite things. I go to the gallery at Normstorm, man. They got the Normstorm over here. They got a lot of parfums of Marley in there. And I got a lady. I call her Betty. That ain't her real name, but I call her Betty just because she cool like that. And bro, when I tell you she was the first one that gave me a Layton sample, man, I was so thankful for that. I think I was buying the elixir at the time. But she gave me a latent sample and a couple of other samples, and that's when I really started diving into parfums de Marley a little bit and smelling them and like seeing how they come off. But even though I like Leighton, I like Hautane, I like Cologne, I still have yet to find myself wanting to purchase a 75 ml. Like if I could just get myself a 10 ml of all three of them, I'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, for me personally, when it comes to like smaller portion bottles, like my biggest thing right now for this year, like I said, like I just bought something from Day Three Fragrances. That's a fragrance house I've never experienced. I just bought some from the House of Godina. I've never experienced. So my biggest thing right now is being able to experience different houses. If they got discovery sets where they 3 mils or 5 mils or 10 mils or whatever the case may be, I'd rather just do it that way because I want to be a little bit better with my money. One and two, I want to be able to give variety with my channel. Everybody knows me for the Middle Eastern fragrances for the most part, but I like to offer variety. That's just pretty much my thing with it.
Yes, James, I do. Um, bro, let me ask you, especially when it comes to these like fragrances where we have like the Middle Easterns that we be getting and the twists that we get. Do you ever find yourself liking a twist and then you like, I know I'm gonna love the original. You go get the original and it's nothing like the twist of the clone, or it's nothing like the same feeling or vibe that you was getting from the clone, and you just find yourself loving the clone. Now you done spent $80 on this that you're not even gonna use like that.
I mean, I've done Vo Elegante from the house, I think Paris Corner. Now I
Okay.
smell Alexandria's version of 1981 X, which is their version of Naxos. Vo Elegante is totally different from Naxos. But at the same time, that twist from Vo Elegante is not bad. I actually like the fact that you can kind of wear a Naxos type of twist all year round.
Yeah.
So I mean I think twists are good. I think twists are good. I mean, at the end of the day, this is how I judge my fragrances. How does this smell on me? Do
Hmm.
I like this fragrance? If
Hmm.
those two are yes, then I really don't care about the rest.
Yeah, oh yeah, the rest don't even matter. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier, bro. As long as I like it and as long as I like the way it smells on me, everything else is it is what it is.
But I could definitely say be all this stuff behind me for the most part, probably 85% of this stuff blind bought. Because a lot of the stuff that I have in my collection, they don't sell at Macy's. They don't sell at for where's the little place in my mall? What is it called? It's a little fragrance shop in my mall. Perfumes for You. All these places like they don't sell this
We,
stuff in my where I live. So of
hey,
course you gotta blind buy.
does your perfume for you be doing the buy one get one free sale?
Yep.
But the one that's free is like $114 bottle of some cheap shit. Boy, they be pissing me off down here in the mall with this. Cause they got one mall, man. It's called Grapevine. I love to go to that mall. Jaden loves that mall. Well, we go to that mall all the time for stuff. And they got three of these stores, three of these perfume for use, all in different corners of it. And every single one of them has that buy one get one free, and it's all for the. You gotta buy that cheap bottle. And I'm telling you, that bottle can't cost no more than $5, bro.
Yeah. The
It
crazy
can't
part
cost
about
no more.
crazy part about it for today, we was I took my baby sister to the mall. So we got her some new shoes or whatever, and she wanted to. She's on TikTok and stuff, so she's like, "I want to smell Yara," because now we actually have a Middle Eastern perfume shop inside of our mall now. Where they got what's the white bottle of not Royal Blanc, but the other one that smell like creme brulee, Honor and
Honor
Glory.
and Glory. Yeah, yeah. I got that
They
on the
got
way.
Honor
That
and
shit supposed to be.
Glory. They got Amethyst. They got Yara. They got Zanzibar. They got Assad. They got all these Middle Eastern fragrances. So for me, I'm talking to the guy. And I'm like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel for Middle Eastern fragrances. So my little sister's like, I want to smell Yara, right? So we get
Mhm.
over there. She smell Yara. She's like, this smell good. It smell real good. My little sister 13, but my little sister got all of them. Mostly her Middle Eastern fragrances came from me. Like, so she got her Kayet Alpha Unlimited. She got her Alameda already, the green one. She
Yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
she overly decent with her fragrance. I give my little sister right. So I was like, okay, Pootie, let's go ahead and walk away because I turned the bottle over and I look at the price of Yara. We know ain't no Yara ain't $90, but it's the
Y'all
mall.
was y'all
Yara
was
was $90.
$90.
Yara was $90. I'm like, nah, Pootie, we can get this off of fragrancebuy.ca for $26. Like, we're not gonna do that.
Can't even do it, fam. And that's why, like classic, like we got a store down here called Classic Wholesale Fragrance or Classic Fragrance Wholesale. It's something like that, bro. But I know it starts off with a classic. And I can't say this. They don't have online prices, which I would never go into a store and expect online prices. But they got pretty good prices. Like it's still gonna be like 40s and 50s for something that you can get $20 online, but it's not $90. That's ridiculous. Now I would walk up out of there
Yeah,
quick.
but what I told my little sister, I'm like, yeah, Pootie, we can get it for you, but I'm not gonna buy it from here. Like, I'm not gonna do that to you. Like, and she had the money. My little sister was rolling strong. She had 13 years old. She had a little $300 on her, so she was decent. But I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, we're not gonna give up a quarter of your money for a fragrance like that. And on top of that, my little sister, my mom, my sisters, all of us, we don't fuck around when it comes to smelling good. We don't fuck around.
Mhm. I just don't get why take it to that extent. Like you really run away more business than you do attract it when you have something that people know is $20 online, $30 online, but you got it in your store for 90, 100.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's the thing, they know those friends. I mean, they see YouTube, they see TikTok and all that stuff too. They know they can mark it up because they know people pay for it. And on top of that, you don't gotta wait for it to come in the mail. So I mean, there's reasons to why they do it, but obviously us being in fragrance, we kind of like we know the game. A regular I shouldn't say a regular person, but I guess that's the best way to say it. They don't know.
Bro, we talking $26 tonight. I mean, you are right, cause I remember, bro, there was this one. I was at the gallery in Dallas, and this dude, I was in this fragrance store, and this brother, he came in with this chick, and I could tell he was trying to like,
Impressive.
he's trying to impress on some shit. He talking about Creed and Ventus and this and that, and then they started. I'm over there looking at the Middle Easterns because they got a lot of Al Hermines and Al Hermain in there, like the Amber
Mm.
Oud line. They have every single one of them in there. So I'm taking my time smelling that, and I'm just listening to them, and bruh. That man said $700 for that Creed. Mind you, this is a boutique. He was like $700 for the Creed. That dude looked at me because I started laughing. He heard me. I started choking. Like I was like, wait a minute, what? He started looking at me. He saw my face. I'm like, I can't tell you what to do, man. He kind of got the hint from there, but he googled that shit real quick. He's like, man, I'm about to order two of these online for the price of this one in here,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, so I say that to go back to what you were saying. People really don't be knowing until they look it up. Like they really don't know. I can't fathom it.
I totally agree, my boy. I totally agree.
I can't fathom it.
What else you got for us, bro? Do you want to check in with the
Yeah,
chat?
I'm over here checking in right now. And hey, yes, they will. They will. That's why you got to go to Classic Fragrance Wholesale, my brother. I thought about going to the one off of Harry Hines, but I don't even like going by that area, so I avoid that area altogether. Yeah, especially after 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Twister definitely great. I know that's I know that I know that. Oh, I know that, bro. That's what a lady tried to do to me in Vegas. Yeah. Joel, I love cologne. My hair legacy is a damn good clone of Sedley. It is a good fragrance. I will say that. It's a
I haven't
good fragrance. Huh?
I haven't smelled cologne.
Man, if I'm correct, I ain't smelled it in a while, but if I'm correct, I think that was like high on citrus, like a lot of like blood citrus, man, not mandarin orange, but like more of an orange citrus in that opening, bro. It was extremely.
Like an orange blossom type vibe.
I wouldn't even say orange blossom, like orange citrus, just like a lot of orange citrus, but more. If I remember correct, I do think it was like a blood orange type of vibe that it was giving off. It was nice to me. If I remember correctly, yeah, I was rocking with that one. And then Haltane, I really want to get that Detour Noir clone of Haltane because I like that DNA. I'm a big fan. I do like that DNA a lot.
I smelled Anicio, the Paragon clone from Latafa. I think it's
Hmm.
called Nasham or whatever. I smelled it at the place that my little sister would smell Yara at because they had it, and I thought the Paragon DNA was pretty decent. I thought it was pretty decent. Like I didn't think it was like I thought it was very appealing, but it
Okay.
wasn't to the point where I was like, oh, I need to grab this type joint. So yeah.
Yeah, you was good. You said you was good on that one. David, look, I got it in the, it should be good. It should be arriving here tomorrow. So once it gets here, I'm not even gonna wait for first impression Friday with this one. Like once I get it, I'm gonna go ahead, do the unboxing, try to get that out to y'all ASAP because I know y'all been asking about that one for a while. So yeah, we're gonna finally go ahead and deliver that one. Jeremy, before we get up out of here, brother, cause yeah, we dialing down a little bit. Before we get up out of here, you got anything you want to talk to the people about it? Let them know about your channel, what you got going on, upcoming projects, ideas, anything?
Um, Honestly, not really. It's just more so I'm just trying to do my best to be consistent and get back into the habits again. Um, I got new fragrances coming. Again, I got some stuff from this fragrance house called Day Three Fragrances. I bought their sample pack. I'm looking forward to breaking all five of these down so they'll get their individual videos. I'm looking to do something similar to my boy Dedrick, where he kind of like does what's in the bag, but I think I want to call mine sample size because most of these will be samples.
Hmm.
Where I just take one fragrance, talk about it. It probably won't be in like a live stream format like he does. I'll probably just do it as videos. Um, I got something from the House of Godina, which I didn't hear anything about. I was literally just on Instagram, and one of my Colossus family members was showing the package that they got from them. I'm like, oh, let me check it out. See, I seen they had a discovery set. I want to grab it. Obviously the Middle Eastern fragrances I got Middle Eastern Tuesday, hopefully coming back very soon.
There we
I
go.
had a lot of my Colossus family members was like, yo, we getting Middle Eastern Tuesday back. I'm like, yeah, it's coming back.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. Bring that shit back.
yeah, so I got that. I got what would you wear coming out, which is a new series that I'm trying to do. I still want to do the other series that I was doing, like with the different occasions and stuff like that. So just trying to do my best to kind of just get back in the groove and stay consistent. I want to try to at least, get out 200 to 300 videos before the end of the year.
Sheesh. Okay. Oh, hey, but you be recording on weekends too, so that's something that you can do. You can do that. So that is
Yeah,
attainable for you for
yeah.
sure.
I mean, for the most part, I've been trying my best to like bulk record.
Hmm.
So at a time, I could probably get like 5 videos done in a day. So, but I work a lot, so and then most of my off days are taken up with family. So sometimes I don't get a chance to record. But again, I'm trying to do my best to get 200 to 300 videos out by the end of the year. That gives me what, about 6 months.
Hmm.
So then we'll see what that translates into there.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, and there's also some other new houses I plan on getting into as well. That I know there's a house called Prisma or Prima Fragrances or whatever. There's a couple that I want to grab from them as well. So just kind of trying to widen my just basically, widen it when it comes to different houses. That way, you can have a variety. My Colossus family members can have a variety.
There you go. Gotta get well. Hey, we excited to have that MET back coming for real. Let me ask you, can you answer this? Greetings from Romania. Hey, shout out to you, man. It's 411. We appreciate you being tapped in at that time. Shit, it's 411 over there. Do you have any experience with this fragrance, Jeremy?
Uh Greetings from Romania. Here is 411, Celerio Epic and Oros.
I think
I
Oros. I think Oros is that one. I know which one that is. I know what the bottle looks like for sure. I've seen that one.
Is it a
Damn,
Middle
bro.
Eastern brand?
Yeah, yeah. If I'm correct, I think it's like a Latafa or something, man. But it got like a damn Rocky. Damn. but no, I think I know which one. I don't have no experience with that one. I really haven't heard too much about that one though. So I
Neither
haven't.
have I. I know
I
my
got
Colossus family members asked me they want me to review Atlas. They want me to review Honor and Glory is another one. And
yeah.
there's a few other Middle Eastern fragrances that they wanted me to do. But again, I got five coming in right now. I got Liam Silver, I got
Yeah.
Foulard, I got Majestic. I got a few Arabian Oud 10 mils as well, just to kind of like, again, widen my no palette and, talk about fragrance. I just want to be an experience. And then there's another one from the house of Goldfield and Banks. Shout out to my guy, 22 Cents. And I think that one's called Island Lush, which is one that I want to end up picking up as well.
They seem like they got some good sense over there. Golfing, golfing is?
Gold Dolphin and Banks, they do. They do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause
They
they got a
got some, they got
discovery
some,
set
they got some
just
nice stuff. Shout out to my Colossus family member, Jace. Sent over some stuff from Gold Dolphin and Banks. They got some pretty nice stuff. They got some pretty nice stuff. You're doing a very good job, guys. Keep it up. Good luck. Appreciate it. Much gratitude. Much love. Appreciate it.
I
What
know,
about yourself?
bro. I know for me on my side, I definitely got more discovery sets because I am going to continue doing the discovery sets. The more I find them, like I do want to dig into that without trying to buy full bottles all the time. So that's one thing. Second thing, after being out and exploring Dallas a little bit, I think I am going to do a couple of street interviews, like seeing which fragrance people enjoy the most. And honestly, I might even do it to where I might do like some just Middle Eastern, and then I might do one to where I might have like Fokker and YEDP, and just seeing which one people think is the best out of that. So street interviews, I definitely am gonna be. That's something that y'all are gonna start seeing more. Rack store videos, I am gonna get some more of those going. I'm trying to get a little bit more consistent with that, especially now that my schedule has been set now. So definitely got an idea of when I can start planning and recording that. So y'all will be seeing a few more rack store videos. I just don't know if my audience really care for the rack store videos like that. Like I know they like the gas or pass, the unboxings, the list. But when it comes to the rack store, like unless I can find something like that bond number 9 again, I don't know. I don't know. Right, the rack store might be out of the me, man. I don't know. We're gonna see. Outside of that though, man, and then the live streams like this right here, because again, I would love to have Jeremy here when I'm doing these live streams. This is something I do want to be doing on Sunday night, 8 to whatever time we finish. Try to keep it around an hour, but if we have it going a little bit longer, we got our schedule open for that. So do want to start doing live streams a little bit more on Sundays. Like I said, y'all can be expecting one next Sunday or this upcoming Sunday for sure. I think it's the 24th, right? I think it's the 24th. So
Yeah,
y'all can be expecting a live stream there again on that one or the 25th.
I think the 25th. Yeah,
Yeah. We're gonna be talking about designer fragrances on that one. That one we're gonna be talking about a lot. We're gonna be talking about price point, redundancy, like everything revolving designer fragrance, including are the Middle Eastern fragrances kind of pushing designers out of the way. So we'll be getting into it a little bit. We're really gonna dive into that one.
yeah. Looking forward to it per usual.
A good idea for the channel would be to yeah, that's exactly what that's exactly what we talking about. That's exactly what we gonna be doing. But hey, we appreciate everybody for stopping by. Jeremy, you wanna go ahead and say your piece?
Oh man, I appreciate you for having me on, bro. Per usual. Looking forward to the next one, man. My name is Jeremy. I run the channel House of Colossus. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to have that friend tell a friend about my videos as well as these live streams, y'all, man. Shout out to you again, Brody. I appreciate you. And we gonna be out of here.
Yes, sir. Hey, we appreciate everybody that came through, man. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. We thank y'all. If you watching this after the live stream, we appreciate you for stopping by and continuing on watching out with us. Greetings from Romania. Salute to everybody that came through. Hey, we appreciate y'all. We're gonna see y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir.